today. What can you share with us on how the way we bank is just about to change as far as Equity Group's financial services are concerned when it comes to tech, using of tech?
Yeah, so I mean, the use of tech has been a central key focus point of our business. And looking at it from a perspective of Finserve, when we came in, we launched Equitel, which within 2 years has acquired 20% market share in Kenya, delivering SIM cards as well as apps type of payments, but also retail payments based on mobile devices. And then we also transitioned into agency digitization, merchant acquiring business. And so, tech has been a central role in terms of financial inclusion and growing of businesses for us. And now it comes a time when, like I said earlier, it's now time to actually give our services to just not only the Equity Group, but the larger financial services fraternity in East and Central Africa.
Right. What we know is that actually Finserve will operate as an autonomous commercial enterprise. But the question now is, how will it do that?
Well, it's all about partnerships at the end of the day. So, we have our own independent board that is, separated from the rest of the banking subsidiaries. We have our own setup and acquiring our own ecosystems on our own, signing our own agreements with partners. Just to give you a feel, we've actually signed up with 2 telcos already who would perceive so-called would be competing with the larger group. We've signed up 3 banks already. So we are actually operating on our own, providing our financial services and digital payments to all other ecosystems.
Right. So partnerships will play a key role here. But of course, we also know that you plan to deliver the solutions not just to or for Equity Group customers, but to the entire economy. And the key question here is, how far do you plan to go?
So we are looking at moving beyond, just the East and Central African borders. Right now we are already providing our solutions throughout Africa. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, DRC, South Sudan, and Ethiopia. So we are looking as we build more partnerships in different geographies in Africa. Our focus is Africa. That we can actually make seamless integrations to all these payment options and deliver value to businesses as well as to individual citizens throughout the continent.
You've also just touched on Equitel, which was actually launched in 2015. Today, as we speak, you've touched on the market share. But if we were to roll back the arms of time, what sort of achievements would you report back today as far as this innovation is concerned?
So if you look at what we launched a couple of days ago, there's the payment gateway and there are APIs. So to a large extent, if you think about it, a businessman doing business in Kenya, will have to integrate to all the mobile wallets, all banks, individually, and then go to Uganda, do the same thing, go to Tanzania, do the same thing, and so forth. That limits scale of businesses. And so what we have done is that we have run ahead of all these businesses and done the integrations for them so that they can accept card payments, mobile wallet payments, they can accept all manner of integrations to financial institutions. So we see the success of us being driven largely by the success of other businesses that plug into our network.
Right. Jack, before I let you go, we understand that actually the banking sector last year did shed over 2,700 jobs. And of course, those who actually lost these jobs were those who are doing support services, clerical and secretarial jobs. With coming in of tech and also looking at this, fintech subsidiary, what would you report back or tell those who have their jobs right now as far as their fears are concerned for the future of their jobs as far as technology is concerned?
I think it's actually an opportunity. The fact that people are able to scale faster in terms of their businesses, it creates more opportunities for people to use their skills in different ways. So if I just take a step back, seeing many of the banks that have actually gone through the process of digitization has meant that many of their staff now are repurposed to relationship management. So because the system is doing multiple jobs. Now what you need to do is understand your customers better, focus on what their needs are, and customize products geared towards them. So you find that people are free from doing mundane type jobs, now do more relationship type jobs that are more fulfilling at the end of the day.
Right, but Jack, they'll look at you and tell you that this is just theory. I mean, you tell me that these are opportunities. The tech actually is offering opportunities, but when they look back, they see most of their colleagues actually losing their jobs to automation. I mean, what would you tell them if they were to challenge you in that sense?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's all life is all about repurposing your skills according to prevailing circumstances. So right now we're moving towards a new evolution in human, in this part of the world where we're talking about digitization. So the new skill that's required is to understand how the digital economy works. Back in the days, we called, when computers came in, the typewriter business was rendered obsolete. So, but people who actually do typewriter business had to repurpose now to go into the computer business. So, that's the natural progression of how things go. But no one ever rendered obsolete. You just have to adapt, I guess.
Right. So what gaps do you see? I mean, before we go, as far as, banks like yours, wanting to go tech, what still stands on your way that you'd like probably those involved to actually look into?
Well, for us, the reason why we are here as Finserve, we're not part of the bank. I've been part of Finserve. We want to enable the banks that are out there to acquire the kind of scale and digitization that we have acquired for our customer, our biggest customer, which is Equity Group. So that is our main focus right now.